there, Wonder Friends! Have you ever heard a tune so magical that it made everyone stop and listen? Well, today's story is all about a man whose music could do just that. But this tale isn't just about music. It's about keeping promises and doing what's right, even when no one's watching. So get your ears ready and your hearts open, because we're hopping into the mysterious tale of the Pied Piper of Hamelin. Welcome to WonderKids Studio!
In the old town of Hamelin, surrounded by rolling hills and sparkling rivers, life was peaceful and happy. Children played in the streets, music filled the air, and the people lived in harmony. Until one terrible year, the town became overrun with rats. Rats were everywhere, in cupboards, in pantries, under beds, in barns.
Get out of my table! Get out! Get out!
Grains and scared children. Nothing the people tried worked. They set traps, they boiled herbs, they played loud drums. Still, the rats ate. The mayor called an emergency council meeting. Everyone argued, shouting over one another, until suddenly, the doors of the council hall opened. A tall, mysterious man entered, wearing a long coat of every color. Red, blue, gold, emerald green, violet, silver, and copper shimmered in his fabric like a rainbow walking. He carried a long flute, carved with strange patterns. He bowed politely.
I am a piper. I can rid your town of rats. Trust me and leave the rats to me.
And how will you do that? We have tried everything!
The mayor laughed but finally agreed. He promised the piper a huge reward of gold if he saved Hamelin. The Pied Piper stepped outside into the street. He lifted his flute to his lips and began to play. The melody that came out was strange, beautiful, and enchanting. Soft at first, then sweeter, then brighter. The music curled like smoke through every alley and every home. Slowly, rats peeped out from windows, then hundreds more, then thousands. They followed the piper like they were dancing behind him. The piper walked all the way to the river, and the rats all followed, tumbling in one by one, sinking and disappearing beneath the water. Every rat gone. Hamelin was saved. The townspeople cheered, laughed, and rang the bells. But when the piper returned to the mayor for his promised reward, the mayor crossed his arms and refused.
You didn't do anything special. All you did was play a flute. We will not pay you that much. We'll give you just a few coins. That's enough.
You gave your word. You are teaching your children greed and dishonesty.
The piper calmed himself, took his pipe, and started playing. But the mayor stubbornly refused and ordered him to leave. The piper walked slowly out of town, but the next morning he returned again. The people were too busy celebrating to notice him slip into the streets. He lifted his flute again and began to play. This time, the tune was brighter, faster, full of excitement and adventure, the kind that made children want to laugh and run. One by one, the children of Hamelin paused, smiled, and began to follow the piper. The piper led them outside of town toward the mountains. The children followed happily, giggling, dancing, singing, skipping like it was the best game ever played. But when they reached the mountains, the earth opened like a magic doorway. The piper and the children entered, and the mountain closed behind them. When the parents finally noticed, their hearts filled with terror. They searched the hills, screamed their children's names, cried and pleaded, but the children never returned. Hamelin became a quiet, sorrowful place. Some say the piper took the children to a magical world where people kept promises, valued honesty, and treated music with respect. Others believe he returned to them much later to grow into wise adults somewhere far across the world. But from that day on, Hamelin never forgot the lesson. A promise is sacred. Breaking a promise can cost more than anyone can ever imagine. So remember, dear WonderKids, when you make a promise, make sure to keep it.
And if you liked today's adventure, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so LB can bring you more fun stories and songs.